Welcome to Store Stories. Every Friday, I would like to release a video talking about the weird stuff I've had to deal with working in a grocery store. And this story took place the first real Friday of 2021. The first day of 2021 was a Friday. So the second Friday was actually the first full week. So it was kind of, people were treating that like the first Friday of 2021, so all of Kansas is trying to go through the store. And for some ungodly reason, I'm on customer service by myself. If I remember right, it was one of the mid-pandemic days where we were already understaffed, and one person's in quarantine, one person called in sick, another person was a no-show, and another person had quit 3 days ago. So yeah, we're severely understaffed during the first weekend of the year. The first week of the month, the Friday of the first full week of the year, the first full week of the month, and a couple days after a major holiday. Some people think the holiday rush ends at the holiday. Yeah, after New Year's, there's quite a bit of rush because people have to go to the store to get actual food because the last couple of weeks all they bought was party food, and now they get to get food. Sorry for the heater, it's quite cold outside. And I'm pretty sure this is when I just got promoted to customer service. So I think it was one of the first few times I was in customer service by myself. And I like to joke that the more people in an area, the dumber the individual in that area. But this lady was on the phone, so I don't know what her excuse was. The lady calls the store and starts listing off all of her medical conditions. I don't remember what all she said that she has, but I interrupt her and tell her that, hey, you're calling the customer service desk. I don't need to know about all your medical stuff. People do this. They'll call the store, and the first person they talk to, they're starting to tell this stuff, things that I really don't need, want, or care about. If you're calling the store to talk about your medical stuff, make sure you're talking to the right person. Customer service can't do anything about your medical stuff. If you have medical problems, you need to talk to the pharmacy. You need to make sure you're talking to the pharmacy because the pharmacy is who's going to be helping you. Recently, at that time, the store had just gotten to the thing where you can call the store and it'll list all the department numbers. So you push one button on there, you can get to the department you want to talk to. I'm not sure if the pharmacy is actually listed on that. I would call the store and see, but airplane mode. Transferring the call from customer service over to the pharmacy is no big deal. It's just a couple buttons and you're sending it over to the pharmacy. But she insists that she doesn't want to talk to the pharmacy. She just wants to get her medicine through the pharmacy drive-thru. Tell her that if you're wanting to get your medicine through the pharmacy drive-thru, you're going to have to talk to the people in the pharmacy. Again, she insists that she doesn't want to talk to the pharmacy. She just wants to get her medicine through the pharmacy drive-thru. She insists that her medicine isn't a prescription, it's just over-the-counter medicine that you can get, and you just walk into the store and get her the medicine. But she's in her 80s, and she can't go to the store because all of the COVIDs.
All of the COVIDs as in plural?
Yeah, I guess she's afraid of all 19 of them. She just wants us to get her medicine and come to the pharmacy drive-thru. And by the way, can you get her other groceries through the pharmacy drive-thru also? No, you can't get your groceries through the pharmacy drive-thru because the pharmacy drive-thru box is kind of like when you go to a bank drive-thru and it has that little box that's just big enough for the deposit. Our store doesn't have the pneumatic tubes like some banks have. It's just the one slot door. It's not like a fast food restaurant where you have the open window you can hand stuff out. It's just the box that opens up, so you can get your pharmacy prescriptions through the drive-thru, and I'm pretty sure if you ask politely, they can sell like over-the-counter medicines through the drive-thru, but it's not like you can get like a gallon of milk through the drive-thru window. I'm kind of starting to cry because I'm arguing with this idiot. She wants to go through the pharmacy, but she doesn't want to talk to the pharmacy people. I'm in customer service by myself, and lines going all the way out the door, and I got like 200 people glaring at me because I'm on the phone in customer service by myself, trying to tell the lady that she wants to get her medicine through the pharmacy. She has to talk to the people in the pharmacy, and she's telling me that she doesn't want to talk to the pharmacy because she wants to get her medicine through the pharmacy. And she says, "Oh, I heard that your store does deliveries. Can you talk?" have me talk to the people in charge of the deliveries. And at the time, our company did have delivery service where you can deliver. We delivered the groceries to people. At the time, our store didn't do deliveries. I think there's a third party company that does the deliveries now. I think it's called Instacart. I'm pretty sure it's called Instacart. But at the time, our store didn't do deliveries. The store up on 30th Street did it. The big store. Our store is on 5th Street, so the 30th Street store did deliveries. This is the 5th Street store. If you want to talk to people in charge of deliveries, you'll have to talk to the 30th Street store. That was absolutely unacceptable to her. She hates that store. It's just too big. You can't expect someone in their 80s to go around walking around that big store. You're not walking around the big store. It's being delivered. Oh, and I also hate how it's all the way out the other end of town. You can't expect me to go all the way over to the other end of town because that's all the way over there. It's like, again, they're delivering it to your house. Why does the size of the store or how far away the store is relevant to you? It's being delivered to your house. Yeah, that was completely unacceptable that the other store did deliveries because she likes our store. And I was like, well, I appreciate your loyalty, but we can't. There's no one in our store that does the deliveries. If you want deliveries, you'll have to talk to the other store. How about that? She saw a commercial saying that we can get her groceries and bring it out to her car. That's the service we have now, that we can do her shopping for her and that we bring it out to her car. And it's actually kind of interesting. Like 2 months before the pandemic, we actually got that service in our store. So yeah, that's a service we provide. We can do that. She asked how that works, and I said, well, there's two options. You can either download the smartphone app and pick all your groceries on there, or you can go onto the website and do all your shopping on the website. And when you drive to the store, they bring it out to you. That would no. She will never do an app to do her shopping. No, absolutely not. Will not do a computer shopping. She's not going to do that on a computer. Don't you know that computers are destroying jobs?
So she is okay with someone getting the items from the shelves, ringing up the order, and taking the order out to her car. But the only part where she has a problem is the part where she chooses the items in her order.
Clearly, you just don't understand what I'm saying. Can I get someone who actually speaks English? I'm not really sure what I've been talking for the last 10 minutes. I don't know what language I've been saying. So whatever. Do you want? Here, I'll transfer you to someone who speaks English. I transfer her call to the pharmacy like she's been wanting to talk to the pharmacist, but she didn't want to. And a few minutes later, I got a call from the pharmacy. Because when the people in the pharmacy answered the phone, she was very insistent. She did not want to talk to the pharmacy. She didn't tell them what she did want. She didn't want to talk to the pharmacy. And all the pharmacist got was expletives and yelling because she didn't want to talk to the pharmacy. She wouldn't tell them what she actually wanted. She just didn't want to talk to the pharmacy. The person in the pharmacy told me that they just hung up on her like I should have done. I guess I should have just, you know what? You don't want to get out of your house? Fine, whatever. There's a whole bunch of conspiracy theories about how horrible the everything was, and it's good you're taking precautions against the disease that killed over 1 million Americans, but being stupid is not going to help anything. It's kind of funny because now people are talking about disease X, and that just sounds like made up bullshit. And anyway, yeah, people got really dumb during the pandemic, and unfortunately, I don't think that dumb is ever going to stop. Oh well. Thanks for watching. Every Friday, I'm going to try to release a video of just the weird stuff I've had to deal with working at a grocery store. So, like, share, and subscribe, and have a nice day. Please don't be stupid.